Welcome to Pastor Jerome TV. I'm your host, Pastor Jerome Davison. It's another great and blessed day to be walking with God and to be in the light of the Lord. Just finished up another powerful training session and with my groups. And now I got some free times and I'm about to hang out with my daughter who's here in town for spring break. But I just want to drop this real quick. You know about Angela Merkel coming to town, and she visited the White House the other day. And everybody's got this whole thing about, Trump didn't shake her hand. And I believe that there's a great reason for that. And, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have shaken her hand after the meeting either. But when she first arrived, Donald Trump gave her a nice, warm welcome. Went outside and met her at the car and shook her hand and really greeted her very, very nice, very warm welcome. But I believe once they got inside and began to talk about the immigrant situation that's going on over there in Germany and why Donald Trump is trying to have a immigration ban here in America. That doesn't sit well with her because Angela Merkel is in bed with the elite families, and she is definitely a great friend of Barack Obama. And Barack Obama, as you know, was friends with this judge from Hawaii who blocked President Donald Trump's ban. And Obama had just went down there and met with him the day before he ruled on the immigration ban. And so President Obama is definitely setting up a shadow government to try to stop the forward progress of America. He's not stopping the forward progress of Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a billionaire. He's making his money. As you can see from his 2005 tax returns, he's making hundreds of millions of dollars and he's paying his taxes. But Angela Merkel is definitely a UN supporter. And the UN, as you know, is trying to bring together this one world order, one world banking system, one world worship. They are a tool for the devil. And she loves all of this stuff. So she's bringing in these immigrants to Germany by the hundreds of thousands. And the people are raping the women. They are putting a strain on the economic system over there because she's putting them not only putting them in health care and health situations, but she's also putting them on welfare and food stamps. So she's encouraging more of them to come. While they rape the women, now Germany has taken the guns of their citizens. And they've taken their guns away from them so they can't defend themselves. And so when the women get raped, they gave them a whistle to blow when those immigrants come over and rape them. You just blow your whistle, which is a bunch of crap. So, and now they got signs up all over Germany saying, and they're trying to teach the immigrants how wrong it is to rape the women and their citizens. Now, with all of that going on, you throw on top of that they're now starting to throw acid into the faces of the women to disfigure their faces. And it's happening in Italy as well. They're throwing acid in their faces. And I say to those people, if your God, if your Allah is making you that angry, and your life is so unhappy that you want to make other people's lives unhappy as well, why don't you don't waste that good acid on somebody's face? Just drink it. Drink your own acid and just, end it. And then you can go to where your paradise is, where your 70 virgins are, and your life will probably be better from there on out. But since your God makes you so miserable, why are you serving that type of God? And why you want to make everybody else's life, bitter? And, we don't want that in America. We don't want to die for the causes of no Allah. America loves Jesus. We love Jesus in this country. This is a God-loving country. And if we're going to die for anything, it's going to be for him. But in America, we die of other causes. We die of natural causes. We want to die of heart disease. We want to die of cancer. You know what I mean? Stray bullets, car wreck, stuff like that. But that's the American way. You understand? But we ain't gonna die for no causes of no Allah. We're not down for that. And this is why we are supporting the Muslim ban and the ban from people that's coming over from certain parts of the country. Obama had already put those bans on those countries anyway, the same exact countries, and now there's a problem since Donald Trump is trying to enforce it. But now, the meeting with Angela Merkel must have went sour after he first met her in the car. When he first greeted her, it was very cool, very warm, very nice. But then after that, he refused to shake her hand, and I wouldn't have shaken her hand either, because she's satanic trash. Anytime you let your citizens get treated like that and acid thrown in their faces, You let that stuff happen here in America. These guys will blow you away. They'll lay you to rest. You throw acid in the face of their wives or in the face of their daughters. And here in Arizona, this is a licensed carry state. And somebody might be packing and just go ahead and send you to your 70 virgins real quick. People don't play that stuff. But see, Obama was trying to get us to do the same thing. He was trying his best to take our weapons away, and then he was trying his best to have open borders to bring these people in to torture us and torment us. So now, but we're not going to have that. This is America, Jack. And so, Angela Merkel, you can take that satanic stuff back to Germany. But this is what's getting ready to happen. It's getting ready to be a revolt in Germany against you. Nobody wants you anymore because you don't have a heart for the people. You're obeying the UN and the satanic scheme and the one world order, which is trying to depopulate, torture, and hate human beings. But anyway, that's my spiel on the whole thing. I wouldn't want to shake hands with Satan either. But this is Pastor Jerome. Please leave your comments. Love to hear from you. Like to hear your thoughts on the Angela Merkel deal as well. But, here in America, man, we want to die from our own causes. We don't want to die because somebody come over here and attach a bomb to themselves and want to go to heaven and be with their 70 virgins and go to hell or whatever. They're definitely not going to heaven because Jesus is the only way to heaven. But they want to take as many people to hell with them as they want to. But we don't want to play that. If you are legitimate and you want to come here and to America, well then come with your paperwork and be legit. You understand? If you drive a car and you don't have a driver's license, guess what? You are an illegal driver. You're illegal. If you drive your car, you have a license, but you don't have a insurance, you're still an illegal driver. And they could take your car, they can take you to court and charge you a bunch of money. Why are we so gung-ho about people here that are here illegally? It's illegal. So go get your paperwork together. And if you can pass a background check, well then, hey, we don't have a problem with you coming here. But if you are illegal and nobody knows who you are and what you're all about, well then you can come here and commit murders and do all types of crime and then run back to where you're from. And now innocent lives are destroyed because of your actions. We're not going to play that. We're not going to have it. Now that's what makes America great, because everything is going to be accountable around here. I'm Pastor Jerome. Thank you for joining me. Bye.